1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, all right. Wow. Okay. So, I got my so it's been 170 days since my banjo and I crawled into this post-election isopod, and people say they want to hear from me. This is what's we want content. We want to know what's going on. So I put it off as much as I was, but people just kept asking and asking and asking. So it's been 170 days, and that's a long time. It's a long time, and people have questions. So I'm going to try to answer them. Let me see. Did you really stay in your iPod? Not iPod. Your isolation pod, post-election isolation pod, since November 3rd, 2020? Simple answer is yes, I did. Myself, my banjo, have been in this isopod for 170 days, and except for when I needed to eat, sometimes went to bed, slept, had to go to work, church. When I got tired. So, yeah, I guess technically, yes. Actually, once I left, I never really physically returned to the isolation pod, but I feel like I have been here the full 170 days, and so that's the answer, as clear as I can give it. What would you have done differently? Well, I would have considered several things. One, I would never, how do you say, I would never, what are the words? I would never suggest going into an isolation pod with a banjo. Thinking back, it probably wasn't the smartest thing that I've ever done. Not that I've done that many smart things, and I would suggest maybe bagpipes or maybe possibly a melodica would have been a better choice. There's not a lot of room with a banjo, and then that kind of hits on the sides, and they're kind of a drone instrument, and after a while it does kind of get on your nerves. Yeah, especially when you can't play very well. Probably what I would have invested in a larger, more comfortable chair, and maybe better ventilation. That would be probably what I would have done that differently. What was it like? It's hard to find the right words. I guess if I could say, for the most part, I felt pretty isolated. That probably summed it up right there. And there's no more questions. So I guess the interesting thing is I came in here Tuesday, November 3rd, after voting in the election, and thought I'd just hang out for a while. And, 2020 was a long year. And I just was kind of tired of the rhetoric. And I thought, well, I'll just hang out here and I'll come out, I'll get out tomorrow and the election will be over. I don't know who was the president, and everything will be back to normal. And well, yeah. So, and even 170 days doesn't seem to be long enough for things to get back to normal. So, a lot of things happen 170 days besides being in an isopod and with a banjo. I say goodbye to a few friends. Hope to meet them again someday on the other side. Found it interesting coming into 2021 that everybody that told me that the vaccine was a good thing, they now say, well, maybe it's not a good thing. And everybody that said they would never take the vaccine, they said they would definitely take the vaccine. So it's one of those, I don't know, it's confusing to me. It seems like even, I don't know, if it wasn't so uncomfortable in here, I'd probably stay another 170 days and just kind of hope for 2022. But like I said, I don't think it's the best thing for anybody. And for you out there that maybe have self-isolated in other ways of just tuning out, I recommend, hey, find a friend, talk about nothing, and then see if you can disagree on nothing. And hopefully you can't disagree on nothing. So, but find a friend and talk about nothing. Spend some time, chill. And I think 2021, is it going to be better? I don't know what better means anymore. But I think it's going to be good for learning. It's going to be good for understanding other people. Find somebody you like or don't like. Talk about nothing and just let them talk. Listen. And make a new friend in 2021. That's what I would suggest. And I'm not going to stay in here forever. That would be unfortunate. So anyway, I'm just going to see what the old melodica here can do for well, it's still going to take a little work. So, till next time. Yeah, next time. Oh boy, it is really getting warm in here. And I think probably a little, maybe an air conditioning or a fan or maybe some ventilation. I'm going to see if what it's like outside. Next time. Next time.